These are the caramel you need to make this recipe. It's going to make it so much easier. I found mine at Walmart. We are making probably one of my favorite recipes of all time. It is the white chocolate Chex Mix, even though it's really not white chocolate Chex Mix, but I'll tell you the story about that in just a second. As you're hopping on, tell me if you made any fun treats. Let me show you what you're going to need. The first thing you're going to start with is we're going to start with some white baking chips. You just need to get any type. You can do white bark. You can use this, or these are just the chips they have at Walmart. I'm going to pop these guys in the microwave for 30 seconds. Let me start to heat up. And then you need a bag of sourdough pretzels, a bag of M&Ms. You want a 10-ounce bag of M&Ms. Some cashews, just, what size is this? 8.5 ounce of cashews, and then your caramel bits from Walmart. I think Kroger carries them too, but they seem to be the one thing that is always kind of tough to find. As you're hopping on, tell me good morning. If you will hit that share this button, we will enter you to win a $25 Amazon gift card. This probably is my favorite treat of Christmas, if I'm being honest. My sister-in-law makes it. It is so good. And I don't know if you get a newer box of the celebration menu. I believe we fixed the name. Whenever we were writing the recipe, my sister-in-law gave it to me. She calls it, and some of y'all may call it this. She calls it at her house white trash. Have y'all ever called it white trash? We didn't feel like that was probably the best name to put on something. So we decided not to go with white trash. And we called it, and in our hurry, we were like, we'll just call it white chocolate Chex Mix. Well, I didn't realize as we were in the middle of writing the recipe plan, I was like, I didn't catch that there's actually no Chex Mix. It should have been like white chocolate mix, maybe, white chocolate candy mix, probably white chocolate candy mix. So I think we maybe have renamed it if we've had a reprint of those boxes, but my box is an older box. Anyways, it's so fun. You always called it, Bridget, it is my favorite. I do personally think if I was making it, I would probably use if I was making it the way I really want to eat it, I would use a smaller ratio of pretzels and cashews, because personally, I really just want all the other stuff. If you've never made this recipe before, you guys, I'm telling you what, it is my kids' favorite. They always ask Aunt Vaughn to bring it to everything. It is her recipe. It's so yummy. You can't mess it up. You do just want to mix it around. You need a really large bowl because it's a lot of stuff to mix together. And you want to mix it pretty well because you don't want to end up with all your M&Ms. You know what? Mix it with your hands, guys. You're going to have to stir in that white chocolate with a spoon. And you know what I'm going to do for the what I might do, should I try this? I am going to try this, is if you will spray your spoon, my bet is that's going to help make it a little smoother as we go. So I'm going to I sprayed my spoon with some cooking spray because that just makes it a little easier to mix. So now I'm going to take this, and you want to just kind of go slow. Y'all know I'm not great at slow, and mix it around. If you have not made this, it's in our celebration menu planning box. I'm going to have my friend Nicole pop a link to all of our boxes. We have a deal where if you buy is it 8 boxes? It's a great deal. I'll put it in there. I was shocked yesterday. I realized a lot of people have looked for that item. So if that's something that you would like to maybe give away a bunch of these as Christmas gifts, it might be too late to get there for Christmas, but if you order today and you're in the Southeast, we will do our best to get it to you in time for Christmas. I just can't guarantee that this late in the game. Okay, you guys, all you're gonna do now is just keep mixing this up. This is actually the perfect consistency of my white chocolate. I'm gonna get a spatula out because I don't wanna miss any of that, because honestly, that's what makes it taste so yummy. So hang on. This one is so, so good. So tell me, what's your favorite Christmas treat? What is the one thing that your family has to make that you're like, this is the one recipe we have to make for it to feel like Christmas? For us, Christmas crack is a big one. This one is one I would just like to make every single day. In fact, I was thinking I may have to leave my house today because I can't work with it here because I will eat the whole thing. So I'm gonna go run some errands because otherwise y'all will find me in a caramel bit mess. Okay, so once you're done with this, it's really, really, really simple. You just want to make sure to mix it all in. And you want to get all the stuff on the bottom. I'm wishing I could see your comments. Let me see your comments. You like making, oh, I love the puppy chow too. I love the puppy chow. I think that one is on the list to make. Is anybody did anybody else do the peanut brittle? I know Shri tested the peanut brittle. The peanut butter fudge is one of my favorites. And tomorrow, I think we're doing the Oreo truffles. I love the Oreo truffles. I feel like the Oreo truffles are a labor of love. If you want an easy recipe for Christmas, this is your jam, y'all, right here. People will love it. It's way simpler than the Oreo truffles because you can see pretty much we just finished the recipe. So now what we're gonna do is we've got our parchment paper right there. And let me move some stuff around here. Okay, all we're gonna do next is lay this out here really quickly. You guys, if you love treats for Christmas, I promise this is one that your kids will love. This is one that's really easy to pack for teachers. My daughter has been taking stuff to teachers all week long. She's so cute. She comes in, sees what we see, what I've made in the morning, and then she pops out and takes stuff to school. This morning she was taking it to her ROTC. She said, I've got to take a box to my ROTC guy because he's a guy and he'll eat all the candy. So I said, well, is he married? She said, no. She said, he's going to love having a bunch of treats. So she tries to take a gift card also, and she also takes Passionate Penny Pincher products. Okay, y'all, that may not have enough. I got to get more goo on the bottom here. Let me mix this around a little better at the bottom. It doesn't really matter, though, because honestly, it's just a snack mix. So simple. So we're going to dump that all out there. We're going to let it kind of dry, let it cool. And then once it's cooled, you just pack it in bags and you're good to go. I mean, simplest, easiest recipe of all time. Seriously, one of my absolute favorites. Let me show you how to take it now. And what I love the most is that it's really a good packable one. Some of the stuff we make is harder, like the Oreo truffles. Like I said, I feel like the Oreo truffles are just such a labor of love, but these are super simple. Pack them up in a cute bag. I had some clips, but I'm not sure where they went. Where'd my clips go? I had clips. I set them down here. There they are, right there. So this is really, really fun. You can just pack it up like this, put a little tag on it, but if you want to be really, really simple, you can just take your tag like this one. I actually think this is going to be dry enough. Then you just do this and it's done. So simple. Add a gift card. It just makes people feel extra special. The other thing, y'all, I told y'all I found these at Michael's the other day. I am in love with them. They're so cute. So I'm going to make some cranberry nut bread in this one. But I also found these. I think these I found a little while ago. I thought I would show you what it's going to look like. This is, I want to say these were maybe Michael's even last year. Okay, look at this. How fun is this? Do that. I'm going to get my bigger scoop. This is already melty enough that you can do this. This is just such a fun treat to take somewhere. And it looks pretty. And it makes a bunch. And it is, like I said, probably my favorite one. You could even do it without the thing on the bottom. But if you had cookies, this is really better made for cookies, but it's so simple. And I'm making a mess. I'm just going to use my hands. Okay, I'm using my hands because it's going to be way easier. And then we'll tie it off with a bow. I've got some ribbon right here. And it's just a fun way to give, especially a gift card, or if like you have a neighbor that you really love, neighbor's family, just something to say, I'm thankful for you. Or honestly, it's great to take to, like my mother-in-law, or my brother-in-law's mom, Molly, is a little older. Sometimes she watches on Facebook Live, so if you're watching Molly, hello. But sometimes we'll take her little goodies. So it's just an easy way to package up something super simple. Where'd my other one go now? Show you. There we go. Two simple, super simple ones that took hardly any time. If you need some awesome treats to make, you can check these out. Y'all, I encourage you, take some time to do some baking today. Thanks so much for hanging out with me this morning. I hope you have an amazing day. Make some white chocolate trash or white chocolate Chex Mix, whichever one. Y'all have a great day. We'll talk soon. Bye, guys.